see it this time. I need to figure out how to get my camera to be farther away from me. My makeup does not look the same as it did before. Uh-oh. What did I just select? Gotta make sure that it's on the right screen. Gotta make sure it's on the right screen. Okay, fuck. Door to the handle, and you're free to leave if you're a dentist. The door is open and you're free to leave if you dare. This small and dingy storage room has been repurposed as a holding cell. Years of dirt and grime cling to the walls. So I've made a little bit of progress in this one. This is my favorite one, is the Haunted Mansion, because of course it is. I love this type of shit. Ah! It's okay. Everything is fine. Everything is fine over here. Yes, siree. I don't live in a clown maze. I don't know what you're talking about. I would never live in a clown maze. I have to like get a thing to put it on. I have a tripod, but it's not tall enough. Okay. Shit. Oh my god, I have to select the thing. Blood. Is this new blood? Despite your efforts, nothing happens. You take the bowl. There's nothing left to take in the vent. It's too small for you to enter. I'm not gonna get scared. Ah! Ah! I'm so scared. He's gonna kill me. He was ready for your attack. He swats your weapon away with the cleaver. With your heart pounding in your chest, you duck behind the curtains and cover your mouth, hoping to hide. How is this so scary? After what feels like an eternity, you hear them turn around and leave. Despite your fear, you survived. Turning on the TV briefly illuminates the room, with the TV hissing in a static screen before the TV flashes with a pop and goes back off. Why? Oh no, you've run back into the monster place! Oh, God! Oh no, let me try to fix my thing. I don't understand. It should be working. You fall on the ground in a pool of blood. Okay, maybe it's on this one. Okay. Is it working now? Okay, I think it might be working now. Yeah, I wish that there was some more things that I could, like, see. Okay. Such is life. It's like it works sometimes, and then wake up in a cold sweat. You run your hands over your body, feeling nothing. Was it just a nightmare? A locked gate at the top of the stairs is blocking the way. Even if you could reach this trapdoor, you'd probably have no way of opening it. You can use the hook on the ceiling trapdoor, but nothing happens. Fuck. My therapist suggested that I keep a journal to write down anything that causes me stress. Whether it's a minor annoyance or a major one, she said it would be an excellent tool to identify and manage daily stressors. She also sent me home with a tea that is said to promote relaxation. What do I have to lose? So here's my first journal entry. So you can actually see my cool self-swag. Wait, 1 sec. One sec. Things have been tense with Cheryl since losing my job with the firm. I had to calmly explain to her that our financial situation is not in jeopardy and that she can continue working on her fashion design projects without having to worry about anything. I'm still pretty irritated, so I think I'm going to try a cup of that relaxation tea now. Gamers. The knob turns the door, but it won't budge. Something must be locking it from the other side. You use the hook on the wooden door, but nothing happens. There's no way to open the stand. It looks like the door is just a decorative knob. There's no more curtains here. Use the hook, but nothing happened. Your hands along the ground feel are clogged, but aside from a small hole in the front, you find nothing. Touching the leaves of this plant confirms that it is indeed. Something seems to be blocking the front door from the other side. I'm gonna die. The china cabinet is tightly sealed and you don't see a way of opening it. Oh, I'm gonna use this fucking hook, man. Dead leaves fall to the ground the moment you touch the plant and you're sent to search through blah blah blah. Looking through the cabinets reveals common dinnerware, including plates, cups, and glasses. Gotta find a fucking knife. Besides some crusty silver there's an empty jar of molduck tea that smells pungent. You decide to leave it. You open the dishwasher to find it completely empty. You open the kitchen sink, the cabinet to find various cleaning supplies, including a large bottle of drain cleaner. You take it. Looking through the cabinets reveals common dinnerware. You take the journal entry. You open the oven door and see what looks like the charred remains of a turkey. At least you hope that's what it is. The refrigerator is filled with cans of dog food and rotting meat. Close the door before the smell reaches your nose. The freezer's container contents are sealed in a block of solid ice. The house is already quite cold, so you shut the door. You aren't interested in collecting these anytime soon. The air in this dusty garage is a bouquet of mildew and motor oil. A single light bulb casts the room in a yellow glow. Oh my god! No, run! shriek, and intense pain consumes you. You wonder what you did to deserve such a horrible end. You fall to the ground in a pool of blood. And then wake up in a cold sweat. You open the drawer and notice various reading materials. Among them is a page that looks like it was torn. We found this recently. Today I was outside enjoying my tea when one of the landscapers bumped into my cup and spilled it on the ground. To my surprise, Baxter ran over and started licking up the puddle immediately. Instead of being mad, I just laughed. Who knows dogs like tea? You try to open the jewelry box, but it seems to be locked. As you try to mind the windows, but don't seem to budge an inch. I'm not scared of anything. Despite how tired you feel, now isn't the time for rest. You take journal entry number 4. Today I was in the sunroom enjoying a cup of that tea. It has a unique musky aroma that's really starting to grow on me. Sadly, my piece ended when I noticed that the kids had gotten handprints all over the glass. We can only afford to have the housekeeping here once a week now, so I guess I'm the one who's stuck with cleaning it up. Fuck. Shit. The smell of chlorine hangs faintly in the cool, wet air as the sound of crickets drone throughout the night. It's too far away to reach. 4 stone lion statues mottled with moss and lichen stand like sentinels in front of the dark, foreboding grate of oxidized copper. The gate is firmly closed. There's nothing to indicate the handle is locked or a keyhole. Tracing your fingers along the lion's statue, you notice that its mouth is unusually hollow as if to hold something. Fuck. The lion statue's with a lion statue with its mouth agape, as if waiting to be fed. On the base is inscribed, "The white wind comes to take them all." Is it coins? Use coins on the second line, but nothing happens. In the stillness of the night, small critters can be heard rustling through the overgrown grass in the unkempt yard. You try turning the knob, but as you feared, the door's locked. A small wooden shed with a single door sits separately from the house. The small, dirty windows don't afford a view from the inside. A view of the inside. The lawnmower is too heavy to carry around, and part of that would be useful is held firmly by the bolts, and any part that might be useful. The side area of the house is comparatively smaller than the backyard, and it looks like it was once used for a flower garden. The dirt is packed tightly here. You can't seem to break the ground with your bare hands. You use the hook on the dirt patch, but nothing happens. Let's use a spoon. What the fuck is this? The object hangs high overhead, out of reach. Despite your efforts, the hanging bundle is still out of reach. Something large and wrapped in cloth is hanging from the balcony. Oh, great. Plants that once decorated the sunroom have grown to cover almost every interior surface. Oops. Take turn on entry number 9. Baxter did not make it through the night. I just finished burying him under the cherry tree, his favorite spot to sleep. Charlie and Becky are beside themselves with sadness. You try to open the container, but the vines wrapped around keep it tightly bound. The lamp is out of reach, and there's no sign of any way to turn it on or off. Oh god. The door is choked with vines and impossible to slide open. The large, imposing house stands before you. Almost definitely you'd love nothing more than to leave its vicinity. There seems to be some sort of latch inside the hexagonal opening of this plaque, but you can't seem to manipulate it. You tried pulling the iron gate, but as you feared, your heart pounding in your chest. You ducked behind a large bush and covered your mouth. Fuck. After what feels like an eternity, you hear them turn around and leave. Despite your fear, you survived. Use the hook on the fountain plaque, but nothing happens. The statue is cold to the touch, and the surface is rough from years of exposure. You pull on the boards with all your might, but none come loose. Perhaps there's a better way of doing this. You can't seem to get enough leverage with the hook to pull these boards up. The garage door is much too heavy for you to lift on your own. The full moon breaks through the clouds to shine its cold silver light on the still night. Here, it's like I have to blow up my nose. I put a flower, like pollen, directly onto my nose a couple days ago to prove a point, and now I'm paying for it. I forgot to wash it off as well. Coconut health. Oh god, where's my thing? I spent the last few days sick in bed with some kind of flu, headache, nausea. Today I was finally able to hold down some solid food. Funnily enough, my symptoms seemed to disappear the moment I had some of that tea that my therapist gave me. She didn't mention anything about it being a flu cure, but I'd like to believe that it helped. Fucking idiot. Let's go on this side. It's a very cold night and you'd rather not jump into the water right now. Wait, I'm back inside. You give the car handle a yank, but unfortunately... Yes, you get a fucking flashlight. Take an oil can. Fuck yes, fuck yes, fuck yes. The box is completely rusted shut. I love this. I love the items. Tape and duct tape. Fuck yes. Despite your efforts, nothing happens. There's a button on the wall that you assume is for activating the garage door. Give the turn. Well, that's definitely a thing. You take turn on. August 16th, 1987. Baxter has been vomiting to the point of dry heaving all day. He won't eat or drink anything. The kids are very upset and Cheryl won't stop blaming me because she thinks that it was my tea that made him sick. Unbelievable. Unfortunately, our personal vet is out of town and all others are closed, so we'll have to wait until tomorrow morning. He died after this. The next entry is he died. Yeah, it wasn't okay. They thought it was gonna be okay. It wasn't. I think I can go up the stairs now. Use the flashlight on the darkness, but nothing happens. happens when the flashlight is on the darkness? You don't want to put your hand in that foul water. You empty the contents of the drain cleaner into the sink. Moments later, the foul water is sucked down the drain. Fuck yes. You try to take the shiny object out of the drain, but your fingertips are just too big to fit in the small opening. Using the tweezers, you adroitly, I did not know this word, pluck a silver key from the drain, but lose the tweezers down the drain in the process. Making progress. Now where do I use this key? Not here. Probably like that jewelry box. You take the knife! Fuck yes, I got a fucking knife. Locked key. No, use the silver key on that. The silver key fits perfectly in the jewelry box and opens with a click. Inside is a single brass key. Try to use this hook on this thing in the water. The hook would be ideal for grabbing the floating object, but it's not nearly long enough for reaching it on its own. This key is minuscule in comparison to the rusty padlock and does nothing to turn the lock. This key doesn't fit the charged copper lock on the shut's door. Use the brass key on the fountain plaque, but nothing happens. God damn it. This is awesome. You pick up the teacup to ponder it for a moment before setting it back down. You can't find a good angle with a knife to cut through the vines. Use the hook on the serum jar, but I'm like, God damn it. Maybe matches? Use matches, but nothing happens. Gotta get a good angle. Lost his mind. Why? I'm gonna find that fucking guy again, and I'm gonna kill him. And I'm gonna kill him. I feel like I'm missing something in here. Picking through the trash, you find only junk and ouch! You've cut yourself on a piece of rusty scrap metal. Am I gonna die now? Garage door is much too heavy for you to lift on your own. This box is completely rusted shut. Beyond the picture is nothing but cobwebs. Oh, I should look through the trash can. As soon as you open the lid, you regret it. The rotten stench inside is enough to make your eyes water. You turn the sink and you hear the sound of pipes banging, but no water comes out. Oh god, the guy's gonna come up. The guy's gonna find me. Use the flashlight on the darkness, but nothing happens. These garbage bags are mostly filled with spoiled food, wrappers, and old clothes. The little mushrooms growing everywhere are so creepy. Use matches on the family portrait, but nothing happens. Use oil on the family portrait, but nothing happens. Use a knife, but nothing happens. This thing is indestructible. Use duct tape on the family portrait, and nothing happens. From the Piltz family, 1986, written on the back. It's very cute. Yes, it's very cute. Yeah, I told the person that makes these that I would do this. Yeah, I'm very cute. Look, I'm wearing myself. Yep. Is he gonna kill me now? Something is circular. Something hexagonal. Just a little bit more. Something hexagonal. But yes, it has been cute. Yeah.